Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today's review will be for not a pod kit, not a starter kit. It's going to be a new RTA. It's going to be, of course, this one, the Eclipse RTA. Now the Eclipse has been designed by Mike Vapes. You all know Mike Vapes, been manufactured by Yachtvape. It's going to be a single coil RTA, short and stubby, 24mm in diameter, height wise about 30mm without the drip tip. So yeah, what we're going to do first, going to go down, look at the packaging, throw in a quick build, come back up top, and we'll talk about the Eclipse RTA on Mike Vapes and YachtVape. Okay, here are the box for the Eclipse RTA. It says Eclipse, picture of the device itself, usual nicotine warnings, around the box, QR code and your social medias, YachtVape, Eclipse, YachtVape again. On the back, like I said earlier on, this has been designed by Mike Vapes, made in collaboration with YachtVape. I'll leave it there for you to read. Inside this box, get a few little things. A little card from YachtVape, tell you to follow them on Facebook and Instagram, where they're doing a giveaway once a month of free rare coloured RTA or RDA, 10 every month on Facebook or Instagram. A little user manual in multiple different languages. Going to get a little bag with one coil and some cotton. It does say it's made out of Ni80, 0.3 ohm, and the diameter to be 3mm. They do recommend cutting your legs between 6.5 or 7mm. I cut mine at 6.5, it's been fine for me. To get a spare glass in the bag, this will be a bubble glass, but this one will hold 3.5ml of e-liquid. Going to get another little bag, lots of bags in this one. You've got a different A10 drip tip, 510 drip tip adapter, O-rings, post screws and a little Allen key. And also inside there will be a little coil cutting tool to cut your legs. I use the coiler obviously, but this one you can use. It's going to go from 5.5 to 6 to 6.5 to 7. If you don't have a coilie, it come in handy. Like I said, I always use my coilie. I've cut my legs already at 6.5mm. And of course, going to get the Eclipse RTA itself. A few details for this one. This will be a 24mm RTA from the base, not counting the threads, to the top, not counting the drip tip. It will be 30mm in height. It's a short, stubby RTA this one. You can see at the top part with the top fill and the airflow. There's little lines channeled into it. It's all nice and smooth, nice and grippy I must say. I do quite like this pattern I must say. On the base it does say Eclipse, Mike Vapes, CE mark, don't spoil and bin, serial number and manufactured by YachtVape. On the top part here will be an 810 drip tip. Pop it out. When you first get this one, it's quite tight I must say. Nice little O-ring there to keep it secure. Like I said, inside that bag you get a second 810 drip tip. This one's more like a recurve style drip tip. You can see it's slightly curved. Bit of a wider drip tip this one than the pre-installed. You can see much wider. I prefer this one myself personally, but it's nice you've got two choices, either this one or this one. You can use this with a 510 drip tip as well. Like I said, inside that bag there, they give you a little adapter for a 510 drip tip. However, mine's going to be a silver RTA, and the drip tip adapter is going to be black. Wish it had been silver, not black, for this one. Black and black is fine, but this black one for the silver, not really a good match, but they do give you one in case you want to use one. Put that drip tip back there. So as you can see, it's going to be straight glass. On the chimney there is going to be your Eclipse logo. With this straight glass, officially it holds 2ml. It's about 2.4 in reality, but officially 2ml. Top for this one will be here at the top, about 1/3 of a turn, and it comes off. Little bayonet system there as you can see. Little seal there. 3 nice kidney size holes there to fill it with juice. Not in the middle obviously. Yeah, really simple. Put it back in, turn it around till it falls into place. Like I said, about 1/3 of a turn and it's done. On the base here is your airflow. It's going to be dual airflow. Turn it around, what you do on one side, it does on the other side. Fully open, it stops. Fully closed, it stops. Now you can see there inside the airflow. There could be 2 little grub screws on both sides. This is how you install a coil. That's quite different than I've done before. You have to install a coil, you can put a screwdriver or Allen key through the airflow, undo those screws. Show that in a second. screw this part totally. Take off that glass. Like I said on the outside, it's got the engraving for the Eclipse RTA. Nice, smoothly engraved, I must say. The chamber inside, it's not really domed, but you can see it's really, really small. But this part here goes inside here, as you can see. It's going to be a real compressed chamber, I must say, giving it really, really good flavour. The bore on this one is going to be quite wide. It's probably about 9 to 9.5mm bore chimney going to the mouthpiece. So it's not going to be really for a mouth-to-lung sort of vape, this one. This is really for a direct-to-lung, restricted direct-to-lung vape. But like I said, this chamber inside here is really small. When you install your coils, make sure they're not above these posts, which I'll show you later on. If you have your coil too high, you might end up touching the top part and causing a short. So yeah, let's go to the deck itself. The deck is very simple. Got airflow coming in this side and this side. It's going to be honeycomb airflow. Then you've got post screw here, here, here and here. I always like that because whichever way your legs are facing on your coil, you put one leg in here, one leg in here, or one in here, and one in here. If I put this pot back on again in a second and show you, the one slight niggle I have is I always use my tools like this for me to get inside here to adjust those grub screws. I can't get in there. If you close it off fully, totally, you can pop it off, but you still can't get inside to adjust your coil to your grub screws. You need to use a slightly different, smaller one. To give you an Allen key in a bag, I will use my own. So I'm going to take that off there. Grab my Allen key. Put that over there. So yeah, I got my one here. So you put your screw inside there. Get your grub screw, you would turn it to undo them. You can see I'm undoing that one there. Be careful with this one. Don't undo it too far, because I will say if this came out and fell inside here, it's a bit awkward to get out. You can get it out, but just back it off enough to put your coil in there. Then like I said, put your Allen key back inside and screw it back down again. If you did unfortunately get one of these falling inside here, you can't get it out. Show you a quick fix for that one. We get a flathead. Careful you don't lose that PQ insulator. When you've done that part there, this whole deck will come out. So if you do manage to drop a screw somehow inside it, you can undo the 510 pin. Like I said, take out the whole deck. On the deck here, you can see there's a little groove just here. And on this deck here, there's a little groove just here. So when you put it down inside here, just turn it around, it falls into place, and that's in the right place. So yeah, if you did, like I said, if you did back out these grub screws too far and it drops inside, you could try and shake it out. If it really is stuck, you can do this, take it all apart totally, like so. So yeah, very simple. Like I said, with the build deck, got little channels here to put your rod to hold your coil in place. But you put your coil in here, you do need to make sure it doesn't really come above this part here. Below there is fine, which I'll show you now. Put back the airflow. Put it on the device and we'll do a quick build. So yeah, the core today will be Yachtvape, of course. It's going to be the flat Clapton camphor wire coming in at about 0.42. In the diameter will be 3mm. Like I said, I cut my legs at 6.5mm. I've already got mine cut here. I use my coiling tool when I do mine. 6.5. About there. Then just cut them there. So to get this one inside, you need to find out which way your leg is going to go. So I'll put my coil here. And I'm going to do this one and this one. Like so. Very simple. Get your coil, drop it straight in. Hold it down, screw them in. Okay, let's check the ohms. This came in at a 0.31 at the moment. Going to dry fire it a few times. Going to go a bit higher than that. Going to go to about 20 watts. Dry fire it a few times. So that came out in the end at a 0.4 ohm, which is fine for me. What I like to do is just get my top cap, check the ohms, it's going to be 0.4, screw it all the way down, make sure it doesn't jump around. If it does start to change, it means that that coil's too high and it's touching the chamber and causing a short. That one is still 0.4. So yeah, let's wick it up. Use my full out vape cotton with this one. It's going to be 3mm size, straight through. I've cut my one more or less to the O-ring in the centre. Cut off a little bit of the corners, like I always do. I'm not really combing out too much, never found I needed to. I've no issue with this one wicking. Just push it straight down inside those wicking parts. Going to use my duet juice. This will be the orange and pineapple. See my mess up. Juice it up. Sounds fine to me. Just check the cotton. I like to just tidy it when it's all wet. Push it all down properly inside. When you're coming over there to the threads, just push it all the way in. Yeah, really simple, really easy. Top hot. Now in Mike Vape's presentation video about this Eclipse RTA, he has said that he wants to design an RTA that's going to be more suited for a side-by-side device. So let's change this one. Going to put on my Aspire Mix to show you how it looks. On the Aspire Mix, that looks really, really nice, I must say. I've been vaping my one with the airflow halfway open. This is reading this one at a 0.39 on this one. Turn it up to 25 watts. Yeah, 25 watts. Have a quick vape. Really, really nice. So yeah, that's going to be the Eclipse RTA from Mike Vapes and YachtVape. Let's go up top, have a quick talk. So yeah, that was the Eclipse RTA, up close and personal. Same build, 0.4 ohm. My airflow's halfway open like I showed you. Gonna fire this one at about 25 watts. Have a quick vape. With that airflow halfway open, it's just gonna be a real slightly restricted rectangle. If I turn it down almost closed totally, just a really small piece showing on the air hole. That's a more restricted rectangle, and then fully open all the way on both sides. That's a real open, airy rectangle. It might sound a bit crackly in my microphone. That's not the device itself. I think when I did a build, I should put a bit more cotton in those coils. It's a bit loose like cotton, making it a bit crackly. I'll have to change that later on. So yeah, gonna go over the looks of this one. I like the design of this one. It's a real nice looking RTA. I like the lines on the outside, on the airflow, and the top fill. Really elegant looking. There's not a lot of engraving or logos, just that Eclipse logo on the chimney itself. Nicely engraved, nice and smooth. No issues there. The top fill, it's going to be a bayonet system. I always like that. I hate the ones where you've got to screw it down 3 or 4 times. This one 1/3 of a turn and it's open, 1/3 of a turn and it's closed. Really simple, really easy. It does come with a straight glass installed. They do say it will hold 2 mils on the packaging. It's about 2.4 mils really in reality, but TPD on the box it says 2 mils. So 2 mils or 2.4. Also in the packaging there, like I showed you, you got a bubble glass. That bubble glass will hold 3.5 mils of e-liquid. The airflow with this one I do like. It's going to be honeycombed, a bit like a recurve in a way, coming at the side of the coil. Really simple, really easy to build and wick this one. And that build deck, I like the fact there's going to be 4 posts in there. So you could, whichever way your coil legs are facing, doesn't matter. You can put it this way or this way. Really simple. Gonna go over the good points and the bad points. The bad points will be really only a few. The good points will be, like I already said, easy to build, easy to wick. The airflow works really well. Nice and smooth. It sounds a bit turbulent in here. That's going to be because of my build. Like I said, not enough cotton in that in the coil. Makes it a bit more crackly. You might not hear it in the microphone. I can hear it. Maybe should have done a bit more cotton in there. It's a bit too loose. Let's turn it down to halfway. Another good point will be obviously how you install a coil. As I showed you in the up close, there's going to be 2 groove screws on each side of the airflow. You put your tool through the airflow, undo one of them to put your coil in. I've not seen that done before in the past. It's something really new, something different. I do like different, I must say. Going to go to the bad points with that one though is if you're not careful, if you back out your screw too far and it falls out, you drop it inside, you can sort of shake it to try and get it out, but if it gets really, really stuck, like I showed you under the 510 pin, that whole deck will come out itself and you can get the screw out. It's not going to happen often. You need to just be really careful when you're unscrewing that screw. About 4 full turns and that should be it. Don't go any further than that. Then put your coil in and tighten it. Going to go on to the bad points. The bad points will be, it's been designed to look good on a side-by-side, obviously. With most of my side-by-sides, it's fine with the straight glass. If I want to use a 3.5mm bubble glass, a lot of my side-by-sides it won't fit on. You could use a bubble glass with a main device like, say, this one. But some most side-by-sides, you won't be able to fit the tank on when you're using a bubble glass. Maybe they could have come out with a bigger glass, straight glass, and a little chimney extender piece to make it just a bit taller rather than wider. Another bad point will be in the packaging there, you do get 2 different mouthpieces, 810 drip tips. You also get a 510 drip tip adapter. I personally will not use a 510 with this one. This is not designed for that. It's more for a 810 drip tip. But some people might want to. The one in the packaging is going to be black. My one is silver. I wish that the silver Eclipse came with a silver 510 adapter. The black one, obviously with a black one, etc. It's not a big issue. It's just a little thing that they could have done right. So yeah, bad point wise, that's it. Nothing major bad points. All good points. Easy to build. Easy to wick. Good flavour, I must say. Quick vape. I've been vaping this one now for about 2 weeks. I've used a 0.3 ohm coil and a 0.4 ohm coil. Always got really good flavour. For me, the flavour will easily be 8 to 8.5. I've had about 4 or 5 different juices in here. All of them been tasting really, really good. So yeah, flavour-wise, it's really good. Looks-wise, it's good. Something slightly different, the build deck, those post screws. So yeah, that's my thoughts and my opinions on the Eclipse RTA from Mike Vapes and YachtVape. This one, you can get it for about £30 to £35. I bought mine from here in the UK from eSig1. So yeah, guys and girls, hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. If you're new to me, not seen me before, why not hit the button down below to subscribe? If you do hit the button to subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell for any notifications. And yeah, I will see you all on the next one.